Hello there, welcome to this special interview featuring Mr. Ahmed Lashini from OGM Supplies. Hi Ahmed.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you very much. Thank you for being with us today.
Thanks for you.
Thank you. Alright, so this interview is addressing an important and critical issue and problem that most leaders in this industry, in the aesthetic and aesthetic clinics industry generally are faced with, which is how to overcome the copy products in the marketplace. You know, they spend a lot of time, money, and effort to create a reputation for their business, bring in the highest and the best and the top quality products to their clinics. And by the end of the day, they see a copy product competing with them and taking the market share.
Thanks for opening the subject because it's very important. One of the most problematic things in the market, the customer are purchasing the equipment and they don't know is it original or not. And the problem is the sales people is saying is not being fair enough and is not featuring this equipment is copy or not. So after that they are addressing the problem and they know this is not the latest technology and it makes a lot of problems for them.
So you mean even the competitors sometimes it's not their fault that it's a copy product that they are selling?
Yes.
Because mysteriously they found themselves dealing with copy products.
Yes.
That's what you're saying.
Yes. Because we have been in the market for a long time and having many installations. Most of the times the customer he don't know this is a copy. This is a cases, and sometimes of course.
Yeah.
So we have multi cases in these situations, and our target is always to be very transparent, and we want to tell the customer how he could recognize and what's the benefit behind having
copy product or original.
Yes.
Let's look into the impact of dealing or working with copy products. All right. What does that, or how that affects the performance of the business, the reputation, the future growth, or is it really a good thing? I mean, or doesn't affect the growth of the business? How it works? How do you think?
Actually, most of the time in the beginning, they don't realize. After some time, they start to know how it's going to affect. First of all, it is about education. Education of the
patients,
the patients
awareness.
Yes, and the trainer or who's doing the application already, who's doing the treatment for them. Because most of the times in the aesthetic clinic is not the doctors, it's the nurses or the practitioners.
Yeah. Some technicians.
Yes.
Yeah.
First things is if you have an original product, time by time the company is keeping the research and development. And they release a new technology on the same product.
So they stay up to date.
They stay up to date.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, for example, if you have one system, you have a software upgrade, and then there's other things could be applied on the same machine. So you have the same investment.
Okay.
Since you get it from the beginning, and you're still up to date every time. And this is if we compare the difference between the price and cost, you'll find the cost is very less compared to the price.
Yeah, yes. that makes sense. You know what? Let's you know what? I just want to make sure that I get you myself. Yeah. I'm not into the aesthetic business at all by any means, but if I get it, I believe everybody is gonna get this. All right. So what you're saying is this: original products is like purchasing. For example, the iPad, the Apple iPad from Apple. Okay.
Yes.
So when you get this iPad, now this is an original. Apple is releasing new updates, new softwares frequently because I have the original product.
Yeah.
I will stay up to date.
Exactly.
Compared to the Apple iPad that might look to me as an expensive product at the beginning, right? I might go find another copy kind of tablets, it's everywhere. China, thanks to China.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's everywhere. So I might find another tablet.
Yeah.
That looks like this one.
Exactly.
But definitely, I'm not gonna receive any update from Apple.
Yes.
Well, of course, I'm not gonna operate the iOS system. That's Apple software, and that definitely is going to impact the outcomes or the quality of the outcomes that I will be,
Yes.
dealing with at the end of the day. So this is what you're saying.
Exactly.
The same story.
Exactly, but in the medical equipment, it's go more complicated because, for example, if we took one of the examples for our machines, oxygenator, for example.
Yeah.
This machine comes with two products, which is Neopride and Neuripide. Okay. This product is having a lot of ingredients, which we have. Any other copy they don't have, because we have been doing here in UAE collecting some copy, and we analyze in the lab test, and we have the ingredients inside each one, and most of them they don't have any of the ingredients which we have. Let's say.
So even the treatment itself, not just the device.
Exactly, the treatment or the consumable, it doesn't have. After 3-4 years, Lognet has been released something called Oxipod. Oxipod, which we see it.
This stuff.
Yes.
All right.
They merge the ingredients along with the sodium bicarbonate in the same capsules. Definitely, the copper product, they don't have this one.
Yeah.
Now we have a treatment for example, some oil skin. So. And we have something is coming up for the next year.
So you have the equipment, the tool, the device as as it's like an asset. It's there,
Yes.
and whatever they upgrade, whether software wise, you get it,
Yes.
or product wise, treatment wise, like
Yes.
these capsules, as well, you get it.
Yes.
Versus if you don't operate them. So this is one of the cons of the pros and cons of the original and the copy products, right?
Okay.
Now let's look into about the impact. This is very important, I believe. The impact of using copy versus original products on the patients themselves. At the end of the day, why do you do what you do? I believe here at OGM that what drives you guys, that's why we are working with you anyway, or recording these interviews, is because if you did your job right by providing and enabling your partners, like the aesthetic medical centers, to provide their customers with original premium facial and body treatments, then they will help their customers at their end improve their lives, right?
Exactly.
So it's all about the end user, the customer.
Exactly.
Right?
We were having this is worldwide, a study from I think American Society, and there was one more study which we are measuring the below the skin that with TCPO2 the level of the oxygenation, and we are the only one having this kind of effect for the users. And unfortunately, the patient who comes to the clinic or the customer who comes to the clinic, when he did the treatment, he don't know exactly what's happening inside. So we should have an evidence by scientific articles or some publishing papers what exactly this machine is doing to the patients. Because at the end, if you make the customers or the patients happy with the treatment or with the result, he's going to engage with you for the long term. So this is very important if we are talking about the customer loyalty to the clinic is coming only through the quality.
That's true, because if they are not getting results, why would they loyal, right? Anyway.
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. This is brilliant. Thank you very much, Ahmed, for sharing this
Thank you so
insight.
much.
Thank you. Guys, there is something important here OGM has prepared for you. It's super important, especially if you are a leader in this industry, if you are a manager or a director for an aesthetic medical center, or an owner, we're talking business-wise here, and you'd like to increase your sales, to grow your business as an aesthetic business, and you want to increase the customer loyalty, as you just shared, and make your customers, it's like not the customer happiness, but wowness, like wow, what you're getting here. And thirdly, of course, standing different in your marketplace. If you want to achieve these three things, then there is a good news for you. OGM have prepared a guide. It's a free guide that's designed for aesthetic business leaders to help them achieve these three goals: growing your business, making your customers happier, and standing different in your marketplace. This guide is totally free. You can get it by clicking on the link below this video. And guess what? With this guide, you will see as well 5 exclusive episodes, videos that I have recorded with Ahmed and the team here at OGM to show you how to use this guide to grow your aesthetic business. All you need to do is just get this free guide from the link below. If you ask yourself why it's free, well, guess what? Again, it's very simple. Because OGM believes if aesthetic business centers were able to provide stunning and good quality facial and body treatments to their clients that will, at the end of the day, help their customers live a better life. And this is what drives everybody here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, Ahmed,
Thank you
again.
so much.
And excited to see you in the next episode.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.